Hey guys, what's going on? This is the Solo Gamer back here with another battle with this team that we used last week in our Semipros match. Uh, Today I got a pretty good game for you guys. Uh, so let's go ahead and hop into it right now. So I'm gonna lead off with my Clado, which is my normal lead for me. And here, I believe we both trade rocks. So, not too interesting, but it is what it is. Actually, oh wait, sorry, it's been a while since I had this battle. I actually set up my reflect first, and then go for my rocks. As he ends up going for the roar. So we're gonna play the roar game here for a little while. So that's always interesting. He's going to roar me out to my Mew. At least I got the reflect up. And I'm going to go for Psychic. It's my best move against this thing. And he's going to roar me back out again. So we're just playing the roar game here, boys. Anyway, he's going to roar me out into my Ambipom. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. I can just U-turn or whatever the fuck I want to on your boy. He's actually going to end up switching, which is kind of surprising, as I'm going to stay in here and go for a U-turn, of course, because that's what my Ambipom does, basically. It's just a pivot, pretty much. I'm going to go back out to my Claydol, and I am going to, click light screen, get both my screens up, and then let him do whatever it is he wants to do. And he decides to go for Toxic. That's fine. Claydol is just here to set up hazards and, set up them screens. So I'm just going to go for Earthquake now. And let him do his thing. He's going to go for a Shadow Ball. That's not going to do a whole lot. I am weak to that, but I do have my light screen up, so that's kind of going to save me a little bit. And toxic damage is starting to wear me down, but it's alright. At this point, Claydol is just here to try and get some damage on shit. He doesn't really care what happens to him, because he did his job, and we're good with that. I'm going to go for Earthquake again, as he's going to King Shield, which kind of sucks, but whatever. And so I didn't expect him to switch here, but he makes a good play, switches into Rayquaza, and I go for Earthquake, the only attacking move I have on this thing. And of course that don't affect him. And at this point, I'm like, you know what, man, just do whatever you want to do. My Claydol is, not looking too useful here, so I'm going to set my reflect back up, as he's going to do whatever the fuck he wants to do. He's looking a little scary after that Dragon Dance, but it's alright. I can go into my Ditto here, transform, copy all his stats, and not looking too bad. Now I will be able to outspeed everything on his team and hit pretty hard. So we're looking good here. I'm going to go for Dragon Ascent. Does not quite kill the Groudon, but it does a shit ton of damage. Almost kills it. And I'm going to go for it one more time. And that is a dead Groudon. So I'm happy with that. Groudon always seems to cause me problems. And so, as you'll see if you guys have watched the Semipros League this season, but anyway, he's going to switch into his Mew here, and he's going to Mega Evolve on my ass, and I'm just going to go for Dragon Ascent again, because why not? And so, get rid of that Mewtwo, buck it up, get it out. I don't want to see it again. So now we're not looking too bad. My screens are gone almost. I have one more turn of Reflect, and he's going to bring in Kyogre here, and that's just fine with me. I'm going to go for one more Dragon Scent, get that thing out of here. And, yeah. Pretty tight. Looking pretty good. Ditto is definitely putting in the work here. You don't see Ditto put in a lot of work, but it can. It can. If you give it the chance, use it, you need it, it does pretty good work. I mean, it can transform into anything, copy all the stat changes, and don't sleep on Ditto, boys. Don't sleep on Ditto. I brought Ditto almost every single match this season during the Semipros, and it pays off a little bit. Sometimes it doesn't. But anyway, I'm going to switch out here into my Ambipom because I was at the point where I would have had to struggle because I only had 5 PP. Anyway, I'm going to go for Fire Punch against this thing. And it does a whopping chunk to this thing. So I'm pretty happy. He's going to go for Toxic. And Ambipom's like, I really don't give a shit at this point. You know, I'm just here to take you out. Do whatever I must. And and then he's going to King Shield like an asshole. But whatever. I don't blame him. I mean, it's annoying on your part, but you don't blame your opponent for doing what they do. They just want to win too. Anyway, I am locked into Fire Punch as he brings back in the Rayquaza, and I believe I just go for Fire Punch again. Not going to do a whole lot to this thing. And I'm just going to let Ambipom drop. That's pretty much it. And I'm going to go into my Deoxys here. This is Deoxys Defense with the big boy Figgy Berry. And he's going to extreme speed me, which does a lot more than I thought it would. And I'm going to E-speed him right back. Because why not? I can. Deoxys Defense doesn't dish out a lot of damage, but it takes hits pretty nicely, especially on the special side. And he's going to switch he's going to switch that thing out of here. I guess he didn't want to lose it. And he's going to bring in the Necrozma. And I'm going to E-speed that, which really doesn't do anything at all. So I'm sitting in here like, what can I do? I'm going to go for the superpower. It really doesn't. I'm just trying to whittle this thing down. It really doesn't do a lot of damage. But whatever. He can set up all the Calm Minds he wants. I still have my Ditto if I need to fall back on something. And I'm just going to go for Dark Pulse. So, not too interesting, but he is going to transform and get all scary looking on my ass. And that is going to do a lot of damage, but not take me out. And I am able to get my Figgy Berry activated and go for another Dark Pulse, which doesn't do a lot, but hey, I'm just looking for damage at this point. So it's like, alright, my Deoxys drops to one more attack, and now we're just like, okay, I'm going to bring back in Ambipom. I'm really trying to not fall back on my Ditto all the time, but yeah, sometimes you need to, sometimes you don't. Anyway, I'm going to U-turn here, take this thing out of here, and I'm going to go into my Scizor. This is a Choice Banded Scizor. It hits pretty hard. And Aegislash is going to come back in. And at this point, he's just going to King Shield, which kind of sucks, but I guess he knows that I can do whatever I want to and take this thing out. But whatever. That ain't going to save you for long, boy. So, yeah. I'm just going to U-turn. And thanks to the attack drop, it doesn't do that much. It probably wouldn't have killed it anyway, but I mean, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, he's gonna go for Toxic as I bring my Ambipom in here. I'm like, you can't Toxic me, boy. I'm already poisoned. So I have one more hit with this Ambipom left in me, and I'm going to actually save it and switch out and go into my Mew. and then he's gonna go for King Shield again. I thought he would, just to let my Impalm die, but that was my thought process of why I switched out there. And I can go for the Fire Blast, and unfortunately that does not take it out. That doesn't do enough, and he's gonna go for Poison, and I can't synchronize it back onto him because of course he's Steel type, or Part Steel anyway. And at this point though, I can take him out with whatever I want to. I'm gonna switch into Impalm because I'm reading the King Shield once again, and yeah, so that's always fun. He does show me that he King Shields again, so it was a good read on my part. And now he is exposed, and I can just bring in my Mew again and go for another Fire Blast. So not the end of the world there. We're looking good. He tries to King Shield again, and look at that. Luck is on his side today. He does get the Protect off again. I'm like, what the hell, man? Double Protect? Are you serious? But whatever. As long as I connect on this next Fire Blast, I should be able to take him out. And I do. So we're looking good. Egg Slash is down and out. And I have my Mew and my Scizor left. And he only has his Rayquaza. So he just brings in Rayquaza, it dodges the rocks, and I win the game. So was it my best played game? Probably not, but things work out in my favor, so I'm happy with the win there. Anyway, guys, that's going to be it for this. That's going to be the end of this battle. I will see you in the next one. Bye.